Hey Raiders, so these are your day 3 notes of polynomials talking about intervals and end behavior. So we're going to actually talk about end behavior first, looking at the left side of our graph as our y values as f of x gets bigger. So I'm going to fill this in, that's a plus infinity. Our x values are actually going to get smaller because we're going to the left. So it is to the left and up is the direction that it's going. So left on our x-axis is negative infinity. All right, so looking at the other end of this, as our x values are getting bigger, we're going to a positive infinity. Our y values are tanking. They are getting smaller. They're going to a negative infinity. And we know whenever we have, our end behavior looking like this, we can talk about our degree. We know we're going to have an odd degree. We're going to come back to the type, and we know our leading coefficient is definitely going to be negative. So just by knowing our end behavior, we have those two. Now looking at this graph, it goes back to knowing our parent functions. That graph that makes this little S snake-like shape is a cubic function. Let's talk about our local max and our local min. So I'm going to have to erase some stuff so we can see this a little bit more clearly. Here we go. All right, so our local max, our high point, is up here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to say that's 1.75, comma 8. Because it's not quite 2, but it's almost there. And your local min, how low does it go? We're going to go ahead and call that a -1, comma -4. Turning points. Well, we do see our local max and our min, so that means there's 2. But remember, looking at your type and knowing that your degree is going to be x to the third, if I just subtract 1 from it, I would end up with the number of turning points. And let's talk about that domain and range while we're here. So how far left and how far right is this graph going to go? Negative infinity to infinity. And how low does it go to how far up? It's going to be the same thing, negative infinity to infinity. Okay, now let's get into the fun stuff. F of x is increasing. So when is the graph going up? So if I was to trace this, I would be going up right here. That is the only time when I'm going up if this graph was a roller coaster. So that is going to go from -1, which is right here, that x value, and it's going to end at our local max of positive 1.75, which means it is decreasing. Right here it's going down, and right here it's going down. So we're going to have 2 parts. So we're going to have a negative infinity to -1, and then union, the other one, which is 1.75 to infinity. Okay, so for this example right here, we are going to go start again with our end behavior. So as our x values get smaller, so going to the far left of our graph, our y values are going to be getting smaller as well. So that could translate to, so f of x goes from negative infinity as x goes to negative infinity. Everything's going far bottom and left. And when we go to the right side, our x values are going to be getting bigger. So that's going to be a positive infinity. Now let's talk about what our y values are doing. Our y values are still going down, so that's going to be a negative infinity also. And whenever we have that scenario, we know our degree is going to be even. And we're going to come back to the type. We know our leading coefficient is going to be negative because everything is just being dragged down right now. Okay, so a couple ways I can find out my degree type. First, I'm going to look at my graph and I'm going to see that there are 3 turning points, which means that this is a 4th power. And what do we call the 4th power? We call it quartic. Q-U-A-R-T-I-C. Quartic. Alright, so let's move on. When is this graph increasing? When is it decreasing? Let's figure this out. So it is increasing. It is going up right here and right here. So we're going to kind of round so we have pretty numbers. So we're going to go from negative infinity to -2. And then union, meaning there's another part to it, from 0 to 2 again. Which means the parts that are not highlighted are the parts that are going to be decreasing. So I'm going to pick up where the other one left off at -2 to 0, because that's talking about these 2 parts that's missing. And then from this 2 to infinity. So when we put the increasing and decreasing together, we should have every number. Alright, so our local max, we actually have 2. So we're going to have a -2, 14. And then the other one is also 2, 14. So one positive, one negative. Our local min, though, is going to be at 0, -8. Our turning points, well, that's going to be our local max and mins. So there are 3, and they are listed above all these 3 right here. Your domain and your range, it's going to be from -infinity to infinity. And your range, how low does it go? Well, it goes all the way down to -infinity. But it doesn't go up. It's going to stop at 14. And it counts, so we got to put that little brick wall there. Alright, good job. Let's go to the next page. Alright, so here we are on the back side. We are going to rewrite this equation up here. But instead of x, we're going to plug these numbers in. We need to fill out this table so we can graph it and see what it looks like. So I'm going to rewrite it. And anywhere there's an x, I'm going to replace it with 0. 0 is an easy number to do math with. So 0 to the 3rd power is 0. 3 times 0 is, and it's squared, so it's still 0. Plus 1 is 1. And you repeat the process, and this is what your table should look like. And now that we have our table filled out, we can go ahead and start plotting that point. So let's start with the same point, that 0, 1 that we originally found. So x is 0, y is 1. That takes us right here. -1, -3 is down there. 1, -1 is back down here. So it looks like our graph is going to do one of these things. We've already found one of our first turning points. 2 and -3, so it goes back down here. And then 3, 1, so it's going to go back up. So there's another turning point. And the graph is going to end up looking like this if we were to extend our graph. So knowing that we have 2 turning points, which makes sense because our highest exponent is 3. 3 minus 1 gives us the 2 turning points. We can start filling this in. This is a odd degree. Our type, it is cubic. It is to the 3rd power, which we could have saw that from the equation. Our leading coefficient is 1. There's no number there, but more importantly, it's positive. And let's talk about our end behavior. So as our y values are going down forever, our x values are also going forever to the negative. So that's -infinity and -infinity. Now when we get to the other side of this, f of x is going to, our y's are going up, so +infinity And our x values are also going forever to the right, so another positive infinity there. You don't need to put the plus, I just like to. Alright, so let's talk about our local max and min. We know we have a high point up here of 0, 1, that's a maximum, and our low point down there of 2, negative 3. So let's put those where they go. So we have 0, 1 for our max, and 2, negative 3 for our local min. Our turning points, well, they are what we just said our local max and min were. So 0, 1, and 2, negative 3. Our domain is from negative infinity to positive infinity, and our range just so happens to be the same thing. But before we finish this problem, we need to talk about where is this graph increasing and decreasing. So let's begin that discussion. So increasing is going up. So whenever I'm tracing it with my pencil, it is going up, then it starts to go down, and then at 2, negative 3, it goes back up. So the parts that are highlighted in green are increasing, whereas my parts that are going to be highlighted in purple are going down. Those are decreasing. So let's write out. Remember, when we write it, we are talking about our x values. So increasing is from negative infinity to 0. Union, because there's a whole another part. And yeah, and then 2, infinity. Then our decreasing part is going to be from the parts that are missing in here, so 0, 2. All right, last part of this assignment are these notes, and we are done. All right, so this is being able to go from the equation and pull out information that you need. So let's get started. So our degree is even. It is to the 6th power. So we can just put 6 power right here. Our leading coefficient is a negative 6, so we can just put negative. And the number of terms, remember, take your biggest exponent, subtract 1 from it, and you have 5. Your end behavior is from positive infinity to negative infinity, and negative infinity to positive infinity, because it is an even and a negative leading coefficient. All right, the other one, let's finish strong. It is not in order. Our biggest exponent, is not right there. Sorry, it is right here. All right, so it is an odd degree, and our leading coefficient is positive. That's positive. It is the 5th power, and your number of turns are going to be 4. All right, so q of x is from negative infinity as x goes to negative infinity, and then q of x is going to go from positive infinity. So your y values are going to go up as your x values go up. All right, if you have any questions, please reach out to your teachers.